All right, everybody. I've got two formulas here on how to find areas of triangles without doing the whole shebang, without having to decompose, cut into other triangles, not always even find perpendiculars. So the first one is a really simple formula that you can find the area by finding half the product of the lengths of two sides times the sine of their included angle. Now the half part of that is the same 1/2 that's always in the triangle formula. You know, 1/2 base times height. And we're going to actually see in just a second how this formula actually matches that formula. So what I've done here is I've drawn an oblique triangle. That just means a triangle that's not right. And I've drawn the height of that triangle. Now remember, the height of a triangle has to be perpendicular. So that's why it's outside of this particular triangle. So just for our purposes, I'm going to call this angle A. I'm going to call this side B and side C. OK. So the base of my triangle is B, and the sine of A is the height over C. So I can find the height of the triangle by doing C times the sine of A. Well, if I do 1/2 base times that, that's just my triangle area formula. So a really simple derivation or proof or example, whatever you want to call that. All right, so first problem, find the area. Oh, we get 120 degrees. That means this is a unit circle angle. We can do this without even using a calculator. So real simple, plugs into the formula, 1/2 AC sine B. I knew I needed to use the AC one because B was the angle I had. OK, so I set that up, 1/2 times 32 times 50 times the sine of 120. I know the sine of 120 is the square root of 3/2 from the unit circle. So my area is 400 root 3 units squared, but that's about 692.8. OK, here's one for you to try on your own. Not going to be able to do this one using the unit circle because we don't know what the sine of 100 is. Ready or not, here come the answers. Pause if you're not ready. OK, about 4,372.55 units squared. This is one step. Just type it into your calculator. All right, our last one on this. Find the area of a triangular lot having two sides of length 90 meters and 52 meters and an included angle of 102 degrees. This problem reminds us that the angle has to be the one in between. OK, so I'm going to fill that into the formula, 1/2 90 times 52 times the sine of 102. And that's going to give me 2,288.87 square meters. Devoid of context, that really doesn't mean much to us, but this is just a nice, quick formula. It takes 2-3 minutes to learn. All right, next one is called Heron's formula. Heron's formula is a simpler version of something called Brahmagupta's formula, which is for finding area of quadrilaterals. This uses the three sides and then something called the semi-perimeter. The semi-perimeter, which is S, is just the three sides divided by 2 and added together. So just half the perimeter. OK? So the formula is you take the square root of the semi-perimeter times the semi-perimeter minus one of the sides times the semi-perimeter minus another side times the semi-perimeter minus the third side. OK, so find the area of the triangle below. We have all three sides. That clicks into our brain that we are in the law of cosines land or Heron's formula land, depending on what we're trying to find. Here it's the area, so Heron's formula. We have to first find the semi-perimeter. Do that by adding all three of them together and then dividing by 2. Sometimes you'll be tempted to divide by 3. But that's not the semi-perimeter. That would be the average of the sides. All right, we plug that into our formula, and we get, oh, one of my favorite numbers, the square root of 1,281,168. Oh, what are the odds? And that simplifies down to about 1,131.89 square meters. All right, hope you enjoyed that video. Just a quick little bit on areas of triangles. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.